What?
Four Downs with Rich.
Here we go. What did he say?
First down.
All righty, everybody. We're talking about rookie quarterbacks quite a bit these days, right?
Always.
Got a big assignment for Mac Jones coming up this weekend, right?
Massive.
All right, and he's, in terms of rookie quarterbacks that have started in the NFL this season with Mac Jones and Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields and even Davis Mills. Mac's the only one with a W thus far. I mean, Trey Lance has not started. Trey Lance's team is 2-1, but those are not on Trey Lance's record.
He's only played a handful of plays.
Yeah. Rookie head coach is taking lumps too, folks. Rookie head coach is taking lumps too. How about Urban Meyer 0-3? And potentially staring 0-4 right in the face going to 2-1 Cincinnati to kick off week 4 on Thursday Night Football exclusively on NFL Network. Robert Saleh in the New York Jet front office together yet to come up with a win. As a matter of fact, 0 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
Yikes.
They're 0-3. Dan Campbell, bless him. I told you in the 4 Downs a couple of weeks ago that the Lions are going to be must-see television. That was my hot take. And, oh, boy, are they.
Nailed it.
They're 0-3. But what an 0-3 that they are.
Yeah, it's fun.
Arthur Smith staring 0-3 right in the face, but the Giants outjudged him. And they're 1-2. David Culley. Hey, man. He could have. We would have absolutely, if we said one of the first-year head coaches is going to be 0-3, we would have pegged Culley over every last one of them. But he's 1-2, and so is Nick Sirianni. Interestingly enough, the number of losses he's had in the first 3 weeks to the same exact number of carries Miles Sanders had on Monday Night Football. That's odd. And the only one who's above 500, Brandon Staley of your Los Angeles Chargers, combined 5-16. 5-16, and good luck improving all of that. That is, normally you got a new head coach is because your team just got waxed in the previous season, and so far so dreadful for these rookie head coaches, and we wish them the best of luck moving on. Here's second down right here.
Second down.
Tom Brady's out of his mind, right? You've seen it, he's out of his mind.
Well, yeah.
Last week's 4 down prediction, he's going to throw 55 touchdowns in the season. That was my 4th down prediction.
He's on a pace for 56.
Even though he threw 1 touchdown pass, and that's it.
Right.
I should have said scores because he snuck one in last week, too. I should have said total touchdowns, but I'll just stick with it. He's on fire. We can talk about all the quarterbacks on fire. Do you know who leads the league in passing through 3 weeks? Do you know who also leads the league in total yards per game through 3 weeks? Do you know who's second in attempts and tied for second in completions? And that's not why I'm talking about Derek Carr's big month.
Ooh.
I'm talking about what's to come. Because he's one of 5 quarterbacks undefeated right now, 3-0. And the month in front of him is where rubber begins to meet road. Let's see what happens now, because the Raiders have now entered the dreaded zone of winnable games. And I'm sure Mayock's like, yeah, right. Like, what's winnable? Like, there's no such thing as winnable. Like, they're all either winnable and they're also losable, so shut up. Sorry, Mike, this is my show. I'm now having a conversation with a man who's not even talking to me right now. He's in my head. You're in my head, Mike. Monday Night Football at the Chargers. Let's go. Let's
Huge
go.
game.
You go 4-0, and you send the Chargers to not only 2-2, but 0-2 at home with fans. And then here come the Bears into Vegas, and then you go to Denver. How big is that? Denver's got games against the AFC North next. Ravens and Steelers. Can they get in at 5-0? Can that be 5-0 versus 5-0 in week 6? Maybe. And then you're home against Philadelphia. And then there's the bye, after which you got the Giants, and then your first game against the Chiefs. Big month. Big month. What if 7-0? 6-1? 5-2 even? Big month for the Raiders and Derek Carr. Let's keep it up, basically.
17-0. One better than last year.
Thank you very much. Third down. Third down. I've got another sleeper team for you. And my apologies to this team because the one that I previously had in the NFC is still asleep in the Giants. I should have gone with the Panthers, which is what I was leaning towards. Hey, my other one is the Chargers in the AFC. How they looking?
Yeah, that's nice.
Don't sleep on the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. I just, I know that Cousins is building those plexiglass walls, but he's also slinging it around, and that's Justin Jefferson, and that's Thielen, and when Cook's healthy and not, the guy from the $10 bill is running. Alexander Madison and the defense, they came up with their backs against the wall. And if they didn't miss a field goal, and if they didn't fumble it in overtime in Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? You are what you are, 1-2. Easily could be 3-0, and we could be talking about them being in front of Green Bay. And Green Bay, despite winning 2 in a row, still looking up at the Vikings. And don't sleep on them, is all I'm saying. I kind of have this feeling, this sneaky feeling. I'm hooked on a Thielen.
Ooh.
All right? Hooked on a... Hey, Adam, hooked on a Thielen. I'm feeling groovy.
Feeling you.
Home for Cleveland, home for Detroit, at Carolina, bye week.
I got a feeling.
All right, it's a tough schedule. They've yet to play Green Bay yet. Just don't sleep on them.
Don't sleep.
All right, let's go 4th down.
4th down.
All right, Rich.
Hot take time. You've been teasing this. You said this team normally doesn't get a lot of hot takes thrown their way. What do you got?
Hot take plank on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's go.
Oh!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Sub 500?
Hot take plank on Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody is down on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
1-2. What's wrong with Mahomes, right?
The league's figured him out.
They figured him out. Our boy and buddy Warren Sapp, number 99 in your program, Nowhere in Your Heart. He was here in studio Monday. You see he's tweeting out all these videos and all 22s he's watching. Put out all 22 of like Tyrann Mathieu freelancing, not taking the cheese, and just he's like, what's wrong with the defense? And these are all legitimate concerns. Legitimate concerns. My 4th down. The Kansas City Chiefs will lose only one more time the rest of the regular season.
Oh, my God. 14-3?
14-3.
Hey, well, that's 3 more than some people thought they were going to lose to start with.
I understand that, but they're 1-2 right now, and everybody's down on them. They're figured out. They're in last place. What's wrong with the Chiefs? How's this? How's that? You know, their defense is terrible. All they got to do is you get 1 or 2 takeaways, and you'll beat them because they can't stop anybody there. Can't stop anything. One more time. 14-3. They'll all be laughing at us. Where's the loss?
My next question.
Great question.
At Las
You know, you're
Vegas.
seeing, no,
Where's
you
Dallas?
got the division games. You got Dallas at
At
home.
Chargers.
November 21st?
No. I got it. And
Versus
then
Green Bay.
Week 5 staring right at you, man. Sunday night against the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, that's going to be a good game.
Because the Bills are... Tatanka is stampeding right now. And we'll be looking back, by the way. Remember last year when the Jaguars lost their final 15 regular season games? The question was, how did they beat the Colts week 1?
Yeah.
We could be looking back at, like, how the hell did the Bills lose to the Steelers week 1? Got it. That could be the one time. And then they win out the rest. One more time. Enjoy what you got with the Chiefs feeling down, everybody.
Wow.
One more time. That's my 4 downs.
Yo.
Nice job, brother.
Gosh.
I was going to go 2 more times, but I don't think that's
not hot.
That's not that hot.
Yeah, one more time. Well, who do you think the one more time is?
I mean, it's kind of obvious, Chris.
It's not against Dallas at home.
Come on.
Ooh.
It's a division game. It's a division game. Or put it up one more time. Put it up one more time.
Well, the Raiders got him twice last year,
Week
right?
7.
I think so.
Who do they constantly have trouble against?
Yeah.
Certainly at Tennessee.
Well, teams that run the ball.
Could be week 7. And then they don't lose. Could be Green Bay at home. I mean, what a schedule. Right,
Las
their home
Vegas,
schedule.
week 10?
Who was telling us about that home schedule?
Home schedule is very favorable.
Was it like Stone Street? No, it's not
I mean,
favorable.
it's tough, but I mean, they have the tough teams at home.
It's every greatest hit.
But they have the tough teams at home.
Buffalo, Green Bay, Dallas.
Yeah. All home games. Which is what
Vegas,
you want,
week
obviously.
10.
Look at you. You're selling those tickets. Who are you lying? You're never going to a home game this year.
Yeah, you're never going to a Raider.
You talk a big game when it
That
comes
was
to owning those
tickets.
tickets.
I told you guys.
Come on,
I'm a
Mike.
Rams
You're
fan.
never going to spin.
I'm a Rams fan.
You're never going to be on the 1s and 2s for him, Mike, with that attitude. You got to go.
That's true.
Yeah, Mayock's going to see you in the building to put you behind the...
Exactly. You have to be there.
The last person Mike Mayock is paying attention to in Las Vegas, Nevada is Mike Del Tufo. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.